Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to Sunday League with Under the Radar FC. A big win last week and also a very big statement to send to the rest of the league that we want to win the title this year. I think we all know from the start that was no secret, but the only way we can go about it realistically is by winning games and racking up those points. However, today we have probably one of our hardest challenges so far. It's a team that when at the actual league meeting we drew them, everyone was like, whoa, that is probably the hardest game you could have gotten. It's well in town. They've also got a Saturday side, which means some of their players who play on Saturdays might be in the lineup as well. And yeah, apparently it's going to be a tough one. But you know that we are not ones to back down from a challenge. We actually relish the opportunity and we are looking forward to this game. First though, we're going to check out the UTR gang. This week we've got Kyle Twiggy, who says after a stressful day at work, it's time to watch Under the Radar FC and Manny Official. Hashtag UTR gang. It is a nice way to wind down. You finished work, just chuck on some UTR. Why not? We've got Jared Perez, who's supporting the UTR gang. He says late night views from New York. I love that, Jared. Keep it up. Thank you for your support. We've got Maria Swell, who says finally watching UTR after calming down all the pups. I'm pretty sure they were watching it too, but thank you for supporting even whilst you're on the job. We've got Flute or Almazar, who says watching from a, in quote, quality football pitch in Hungary, said they decided to take a break and he says keep up the good work. I'm pretty sure that pitch is probably better than some of the ones that we've played on. We've got Wayne, who's chilling and watching from Doncaster. I love that you guys just smack it on in your downtime. You relax and put on some UTR. Then finally, we've got Bob, who's finally got his VPN working to watch UTR from China. From China. Yet again though, I'm going to thank you guys all for your support and keep watching. Let's do the lineup. Starting things off, we have Corey in goal. Then once again, we have Jed playing at right back. Sam, of course, resuming his role at centre-back. With no Corel today, we've decided to put Reggie at left centre-back. That's actually where he made his debut. At left-back, we've got Jamil coming back into the fray. Sticking with the 4-3-3 yet again. In midfield, we've got myself. We've got Tolu beside me. And a different shape, we've got Simon playing in the cam role today. Out wide on the left, and we've got the man of the match from last game. It's Lanray. On the opposite side to him, and we've got Toby. And finally, up front to finish off, we have Thomas. On the bench this week, we have Luke, Kane, and Bradley, who's turned up late. Alright, time to get things going in the Plumstead Challenge Cup against Wellintown, who are in this blue kit, obviously wearing our red and black. And yeah, it's time to get things started. Referee blows the whistle and off we go. Believe it or not, this time out we're supposed to be the underdogs. So one thing you have to do when you are the underdogs, you have to put your opponents under pressure and don't give them any time. That's what we were going out to do today. With Simon back in the side, we've got the long throw to help us, but this first one is cleared away and it drops down for Toby, who miscontrols it the first time. Number 21 wins the header, comes back out to Toby, it's deflected, comes back out to me, and the strike was nothing like last week. The ball's just been played back to their goalkeeper, Thomas trying to close him down, and he's followed then by Toby. 15 tries to play a pass around the corner. Tolu continues with that pressure, and we actually get a throw in. That means there's another long throw for us to use from Simon into the box. Keeper flaps at it. Number 3 clears it as far as the 5, and then he further clears it away. Reggie wins this header there. He's first to the ball. It comes out to the number 3, goes to the 5, who's got a bit of space and time, tries to get a ball into the box. It's deflected and it goes in, causing a few problems, but Jed puts it behind for a corner. In swinging corner from the number 21, it's cleared away at the front post by myself, and it falls down only as far as Lamray, who tries to control it. Number 4 comes across, and then he does eventually put it out for a throw-in. That throw-in then to be taken by Tolu. It's in towards Thomas. It's sort of hit off Thomas. There's the under pressure from the number 2. Falls to Lamray though eventually. He gets in between those two players, goes for a shot, but it's nothing to trouble the goalkeeper. It's with our goalkeeper now, Corey. He takes a long kick, and you have to know, our pitch is very, very small. Honestly, that kick could go straight from one side to the other in a moment as we win another throw-in. Simon's arms must be aching. He's put so much power into this one. It's gone in there. I'm jumping with the keeper, and my shot is blocked by the number 2. A very big block there because that could have been a goal. Number 7 for Wellintown with the throw-in. It's cleared away by Sam and then knocked further up the pitch by Toby as it goes towards Thomas. Number 2 seems to have overcommitted, but Thomas has given it away only to the 3, who gives it back to a UTR body in Jamil. Jamil gets it up the pitch towards Thomas. Thomas knocks it out wide towards Lamray, and Lamray tries to beat the number 3, but he's put in a good challenge, and now it's time for Wellintown to try and break. He takes it past Jamil, the number 3, plays it down the line. It's a leg race between myself and the number 5. I seem to get there first, but he's kept it in play. I get my body in front, and he's forced to foul me, and then that ended up in a little face plant for me, and yeah, it was a bit of a heavy one. I was feeling the effects of that one for sure. Despite having early pressure in this game, so far we have nothing to show for it as Corey's given it away there. It goes towards Reggie, a bit of complacent defending from us, and we've also committed a foul. 21 for them with the free kick, then it's dipped just about in front of Corey. He saved it with his legs, and it's flicked back into the box by the number 19, cleared away by Tolu. Number 5 tries to keep it alive, but Jamil's there. They're first to the ball yet again. Number 2's won the ball, but Thomas is too strong for the 4. It looks like we might have an opportunity to get a counter-attack going. As Lamre takes it in field, we've already seen the damage that he can do in the last game as he plays it to Toby. Toby sees Jed in support. Jed tries to get one into the box. It's floated. Number 2 yet again winning the header though. He's won quite a few of those this game already. Count the long throws for me, guys. Once again, Simon towards the front post. It's headed by that number 2 again. A corner for us then. Floated in by myself. It's into the box. Tolu gets up highest, but he can't get any direction on it. Wellington have it with their midfielder this time. The number 5. He's knocked it back to the 3-3 with a sloppy pass. Lamre's chasing it. Knocks it round the goalkeeper. Number 2's covering. Can Thomas win this header there? He's challenged with the goalkeeper. It's fallen down to this guy. And Wellington just about escape. Their goalkeeper's not happy with the referee's fuming. He's had a few words towards him as well. He's claiming a deliberate elbow from Thomas, but let's have a look at this. He's jumped. Yes, there is contact with the elbow, but is it deliberate? I don't think so. What is this then? Throw number 5. I don't know how he's still doing this. He's got power in them though. It goes towards Lamre. He can't get it down. I set it back to Tolu, and Tolu can't get the connection right as it goes wide and out for a goal kick. The ball comes out wide towards the right. Number 4's missed it. It goes to Jamil, who's so casual on the ball. A bit too casual this time, and he's almost lost possession. I don't even think the referee gave the free kick for that one, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Another look at Jamil's elegant dive there as the number 4 goes in. Look at the way he's fallen. That is just so unorthodox. It's almost like I'm replaying the same clip. Simon again into the box. Tolu's jumping this time with the number 5. Lamre comes in there, but they've cleared it once more. Lamre picks this up in the middle and plays it to Simon. Simon shows some good awareness to flick it around the corner to Jed, who plays it down the line looking for Toby. He tries to turn there, but we still haven't really got things going. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the amount of throws might actually match the number on Simon's shirt at the moment. 7 is once again just straight through to the keeper. No problems, and I don't know why this is the case. They haven't given us much to think about either though. It's played out wide to the number 20. He gets across into the box, fumbled by Corey, but his blushes are spared by Reg. It's with their right back now, inside their half. He plays one towards the back post. Number 5 wins the header there. It drops down. Reggie's taking a slip. 19 with the shot, and it's a good save from Corey. 7 for Wellington picks it up. He's kept it in place up against Jed. He plays it down the line, and Jed here dives in there. Probably a silly thing to do as the 7 takes it in towards the box. Makes Sam do the dance, and Reggie's there to stop his cross. It's just been played up the pitch for us, and Thomas with a little shove in the back on their player. Simon goes for a shot, and it's gone in, but it's not going to count. The referee's given the free kick. Simon's still yet to find some form, but obviously he's not been playing games consistently. I'm pretty sure as soon as he is, we'll start to see a few bangers. 19 brings it over the halfway line, up to the 21. 21 tries to play the 1-2 pass, but Tolu's picked it up in our half, and he's driving over the halfway line. He's been clipped. Referee allows play to go, and he knocks it into Thomas. Tolu then picks it up again, takes it on his left, tries to go in. He's gone into a few bodies though, and committed a foul. Wellington first to the ball yet again. Jamil been shrugged off by the number 5 this time. He takes it and flicks it over the top, looking for the 7. He's up against Jed. Jed's first to the ball there, but he doesn't get his body round enough. Number 7 gets a bit of space, delivers one into the box towards the back post. Corey's come out, not claimed it. It's helped Jamil, and luckily gone behind for a corner. 21 again in swinging into the box. 19 gets his head to it, but it's over the bar. A throw in from deeper this time as Simon launches it down the line towards Lamre. He takes a touch and then flicks it through the legs of the 20. It goes into Toby. Toby tries to cut it back. It's blocked by the 14 and out for a corner. Toby to take that corner from the right hand side, then into the box. Thomas gets a free header, and that is probably our best chance of the half so far. He will be disappointed with that one. Still goalless then. Both sides wanting to get that first goal to get the upper hand in this game. It's taken down nicely by this guy. Knocked out to the 20. Toby's chasing back, and he does well to stop him from getting the ball into the box. 7 to clip this one into the box then. It's a decent delivery from the left. Corey's come out. It's cleared away. I think it might have gone off one of their heads actually. Thomas clears it. It's not a great clearance. Comes out only as far as the number 3, who plays it into the number 21. And here at this point, Tolu is screaming. He's all effort. He's all effort. And oh my goodness, he has probably hit the sweetest strike that I've seen in Sunday League in a while, and it is one of the players that played for Hornfair last year that scored quite a few goals against us. But yeah, again, Tolu says all effort, he cuts inside and he absolutely smashes it. What a goal, but poor defending on our part, really poor defending. I don't know what happened, but Jam certainly didn't register the fact that Tolu said he's all left foot, and what did he do? Cut in, bang it, left foot. What a great strike though. Anyway, there's still plenty of football to be played. Lamre takes the ball down from Tolu's throw and he skins the number 3 and he takes it down towards the byline. He's up against the number 4. 4 does well to get his body in front, and they do clear it away with the number 3, but only as far as Tolu. He tries to get back into the mixer, and it's gone just wide of the post. I'm pretty sure here this ball hits off the arm of the number 5, but it goes to Sam anyway, and he takes it away from the 5 and plays a pass out wide, looking into the space for Toby to chase. Toby up against the number 20 and the 15. 20 gets his body in front here, and Toby is not happy at all because he's saying that his shirt's being pulled. I've lost count. I've actually lost count. It's into the box again. Number 15 first to it. Lamre's jumping with 3 of their players there, and it goes out for a goal kick. A long ball's been played up the pitch, gone over the 5's head, gone over my head, and add Reggie to that list as well. As it goes to the 19, he gets a bit of luck there against Sam, but he holds it up well and sees the run of the number 4, who plays a decent ball into the box. Corey comes out, he doesn't claim it, and the 5 is there. First to the ball, he's won the header, and that is 2-0, just on the dot of half time, literally. The number 5 gets there, but in game, Corey's come out and called for it. So none of us have really gone to the ball there. Corey's come out, and we've conceded a second goal. So we're 2-0 down at half time. We're left frustrated, and yeah, it doesn't look good for us.
Everyone goes up, one's behind. Like, there's no talking. That ball is so quiet. We're doing your calling for you. Up top, Tom just hold it better. And Landry, me as well, we're taking too many touches. Sometimes we can just move it and go. But on this pitch, yeah, but come on. There's 4. We have a back 4, and there's like 3 people in front of you. Me, Manny, and Simon shouldn't have to sit on the back 4's toes. We're just saying trust our abilities. I should trust you guys to win every header. You're good in the air. Sam, you're good in the air. All we need to do is get Tony. We got an overload in here, and nobody knows what they're doing. We don't win the header, and all of a sudden they're in. But when we do it to their keys, they're catching everything. And Tom, get people with you. Like, when you're chasing, there's nobody with you. You need to get people around you, and then we need to be high up the pitch. Like, one ball shouldn't beat us all the time. We're going back to the first game of the season.
Give me 100%. If you give me 100%, we beat these guys. We walk them. Easy. If each of you give me 100%.
Make sure you go and follow all the Under the Radar social pages to keep up with us. And also, as you're watching Sunday League right now, tweet me a picture of where you're watching it from, what you're watching it on, and use the hashtag UTRGang. So we've had our team talk, we know what we have to do, we're 2-0 down, not a position that any team really wants to be in, but all we can do is try and put in 100% and see what we can get out of it. There's a bit of a loose touch from Bradley there, gives away the ball, and yeah, Wellington try and break. But our thing was, let's put them under more pressure. Let's try and see what they're really made of. Yes, they're 2-0 up, but can they keep it that way? Can they keep the same intensity as we put them under a bit of pressure here, and before you know it, there's a mistake. Jed taking this free kick just on the halfway line. It's into the box looking for Sam. He gets up to it. Lamre jumps up. It goes towards Thomas, but they clear it away. They've lumped it up again. It's taken down by Jed. I try and get there, but the 5's beaten me to it. Number 7 goes on the turn there. Corey with a good save. It comes out to the 5, and he's clattered by Reggie, it seems, at first. But when you actually look at the replay, they're claiming for a penalty. The number 5 stuck his leg and taken Reggie out. So it should have been our free kick, if anything. It's a loose ball inside their half, just past the centre circle as Lamre tries to spin away from his man. Doesn't quite work out though. Number 21 flicks it round Tolu. Number 5 tries the dummy. I read it though, and we get our bodies in front. Tolu's done well to win the ball. Number 5, in frustration, takes Tolu out, and he's not even anywhere near the ball. In my opinion, that is a red card challenge. I'm not going to tell referees ever to give cards, blah, 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 but in my opinion, he is lucky to get away with a yellow card. Looking at it again, no intention of playing the ball whatsoever. He's just gone straight for the man, and how he stayed on the pitch, I don't know. Reggie then to curl this one into the box. It goes there, and surprise, surprise, who is there? It's that number 5. Tolu then gets an arm in the face from the number 21. He sent him jumping as well. It goes there eventually to Toby. Toby tries to turn away from the 21, does so a little bit successfully, plays it into the box. Simon takes it on his chest, trying to get space for a shot. He does, but it's nothing to trouble their keeper. We're starting to put more pressure on though. It's into the box. Number 5 again winning the header. He was good in the air. Tolu and Lamre, a bit of miscommunication we've missed out there. This time it's myself to take a free kick just in front of the halfway line. It goes into the back post. Toby with a decent header, but good hands from their keeper. We're 2-0 down, but at least we're doing something that we really didn't do in the first half. We're asking a few more questions as Toby flicks it very cleverly through the legs of number 3 there, who's none the wiser. Down the line for Thomas, who gets his head up and then sees me making a late run. He plays it into me. I take a shot. It's a poor shot, but it almost comes out with a goal at the end of it. A lucky deflection could have given us a goal. I'm still questioning how he's got any power in his arms to do this. It's over the goalkeeper, but the 5's there once more. Probably very tired. He's reached his max with those throws actually. We've decided to bring on Kane for Simon. We're hoping for him to come on and make a difference and hit that form he did when he scored that hat-trick. Just over 25 minutes we played in this game now as Lamre does well to win possession back for us. It goes towards Toby, who holds it and backheels it into Lamre. Lamre, the smart turn away from the number 2. Deflected shot at the back post. Tolu's arriving late and he gets it in there to make it 2-1. We are back in this game with a shout. Can we get the equaliser now? Lovely little clever turn from Lamre. Does well to get something off, and it goes to the back post, and Tolu is arriving late to get his second goal in 2 games. We've scored now, they're a little deflated, and we've got a bit of time to get the goal. Honestly, at times we are so frustrating to watch. We have so much talent oozing all round through the team. To get that going and get the ability out of people sometimes, it takes a lot, which is very frustrating. I know we are still a work in progress, but I would like us soon to be reaching the levels that we should be in terms of playing football, scoring goals, and just smashing teams. Like absolutely smashing teams. as this time Kane has the ball. He plays it into Thomas. Thomas doesn't quite get it under control. He gets his body in front though, and look at this for a bit of strength up against the number 8. Get off me, he says. And that's what we want to see more from Thomas, because we know he's a big, strong lad. We're still pushing for that equaliser now. Clever turn from Jed. He's up against the number 4. Got the number 20 in front of him as well. Tries to get past him. He is eventually fouled and we get a free kick. Unfortunately, at the second time of asking on this free kick, I've gotten the technique all wrong and it goes all the way out. There's not been a lot of football being played in this game. A lot of long balls, plenty from both sides. This time there's a clash between their players, and the number 2 is left down in a heap on the ground. Eventually he does get up and he's alright though. So I'm all for sportsmanship, right? I think it's a big part of the game, and I think it is important that you put your health and your opponent's health ahead of the sport itself. What I'm not for though is us not being prepared to deal with certain situations, as this time their goalkeeper thumps it up the pitch. We're not able to deal with it, and it's bounced all the way in. Literally, honestly, I don't even know what to say. We're so close to coming back in the game, and we've been deflated absolutely by just, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm really lost for words. Corey's got his footing all wrong, got his positioning all wrong, and in the end he's ended up clattering into the post, and it's cost us with a really strange goal. Like I said in the Black Fen game, you actually can't write Sunday League. You turn up and the craziest stuff might happen. So once again we have to try and pick ourselves up. One of the most painful goals I've conceded in real life, and yeah, I mean, I play FIFA and I've conceded some weird goals, but when you see that stuff in real life, it's a whole different ball game, trust me. As this time Lamre picks it up, tries to go in field, also tries to switch the play this time, but it's cut out by the number 20. It's a ball played forward. Lamre takes it down nicely on his chest. Tolu pokes it through the legs of the number 8. Kane tries to poke one through to Thomas. It's cleared away at the second time of asking from the number 2. Goes back into Lamre and he tries to take it in field, but it's not really happening for Lamre this game as they get the ball again. We've still got plenty of time to get back into this game. I mean, 2 goals in 15 minutes. In Sunday League, I've seen stranger things happen. I've seen stranger things happen in this game, which is a goal from their goalkeeper. But this time Kane plays it forward for Thomas. Back heels it onto Lamre. Lamre tries to cut inside. Number 21 gets a little nick on the ball there, but Lamre is then supported by Bradley. He does eventually decide to use Bradley. He takes it onto his left foot, gets across into the box, it's deflected. Kane gets a little challenge on him by the number 8, and then the referee doesn't really give much. I don't think there was much in it, to be honest, and they clear it away. Time's ticking though, and if we're going to get that goal, we have to get it quickly, as this time I pick up the ball, number 5's chasing me, I turn away from him and play it onto Tolu. Tolu then takes a touch there, he's tackled, it comes out towards Kane. Kane does well to retrieve it, recycles it to Tolu, and now we're starting to get things moving. It does take us some time, but when we get it going, it does look good. As Bradley takes it down the line, he's got a few bodies in front of him, plays it onto Lamre, a bit of a wide pass. Lamre takes a touch past his man, he goes for a shot, and he can't keep it down, the bobble's beating him, and it's gone over the bushes. Lamre now going to whip across into the box, it's into the back post. Toby's jumping there, but the number 2's won the ball, comes out to Jed. Jed goes for a shot, gets into the box, and it's gone off for Thomas, and it's in. We have 1 goal left to get. Thomas has scored for us. He might have missed that chance in the first half, but he's done well to just open his body up and put it into the bottom corner. So it's 3-2, and we have a big shout to get back into this game. Jed's up against the number 7. He didn't have the greatest of first halves, by his standards especially, but he's done well to get the ball there, and he's shown a bit more intensity as the ball's gone to Tolu now. Tolu bringing it forward for us. He's got the number 8 in front of him. Gets a little tackle there, the number 8, but Tolu's done well to retrieve it. I think the number 18 was claiming a bit of a hit in the face or something. Kane picks the ball up, he's got Bradley on the overlap, uses Lamre. Lamre goes across, Lamre's been taken out, Thomas has had a shot, and it's gone wide of the target, but what happens there? I'm not too sure on the rules in football nowadays, but what happens? Is that a foul or something? Thomas does miss the chance, do we get the advantage there? But Lamre's been taken out, and he was the only one that was really appealing for a penalty, so maybe that's why we didn't get one. The ball seems to be going out of play here, and look what the number 7 does. Absolutely just boots it out. The referee was having none of it though, goes straight over, and he goes into his pocket, and he's decided that is a yellow card. No chance. And yeah, they were arguing that the ball was still on the pitch, and if the ball's on the pitch, you can't get booked. But yeah, again, I'm not too sure on those rules. Not long after, and the number 7's just jumped straight into Toby, so we get a free kick. Toby's then up to take that free kick. He puts the ball into the box towards the back post. Reggie's jumping there, but he can't get on target. Toby again from a similar position, whips it into the box, and Reggie gets his head to it again, but he can't keep it down. Bradley with the throw in now. At least there's someone to take over from Simon. It goes into the box. We have not got long left at all. We need this goal. We're searching for this equaliser. Can we get it? As Lamre has it on the edge of the box. Into Jed. Jed knocks it into the box outside the boot. First time. Toby tries to bring it down. It's just not settling for us at the moment. Number 2 challenges Toby there. Sam challenging there. And it goes, and the goalkeeper claims it. Far over on the right now, and Tolu's battling with the number 15. Does well to hold him off and plays it back to me. I take a touch. I see Lamre in a bit of space. Play it into Lamre with the left. Lanray takes a touch and knocks it back to me. Late challenge by the number 2. Referee plays the advantage. Comes out to Tolu. We've got it on the edge of the box. It's into the box. Number 2 gets there first. We haven't really challenged for it properly, and the number 8 can get it clear. They've just hit us on the counter now. Good touch from the number 19 up against Sam. He's done well to cut inside, and they might get another goal here, but Corey's done well to pounce in it and stop them from getting any further. We've just lost it there. My pass was intercepted by the number 18. He takes it down the line. He's up against Jed. Beats Jed there. We're walking a bit. Goes into the 19. He takes a shot from a tight angle, and we're sleeping as the number 21 ends the game there and then. 4-2 down, and we are a defeated team at this point, and the celebration just irritates me. Every time this guy's scored against us, as Elton, whatever, his celebrations have been the most annoying. And yeah, he has an empty net to head it into and to follow up on his very, very good goal in the first half. I mean, it's looking more than likely now that we've lost this game. We have put the effort in the second half, but unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it was to be. We didn't turn up in the first half. We tried to do it all in the second half, and in the end, when you're chasing the game, you're going to make mistakes as my header goes over the bar. So there it is then. The game is done. A game that I don't think we needed to lose. I feel like in the end, we almost defeated ourselves. We conceded some sloppy goals, and at the end, it's cost us. But that happens in football sometimes, and all we can do is try and pick ourselves up and come back stronger next week. Anyway, guys, that is it for this week's Sunday League. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get the win for you, and I do apologise for that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we will be able to turn things around in the end, but leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
See, we're on physical understand, and we do things that they can't comprehend. So far ahead, they can't touch the man when the punchlines come through and conquer head. Live for the fan trying to bust the gang, won't figures roll when I get that monster bread. I can tell they want us to bang, but I don't care, count all of my ops are dead.